Hey guys, this is Saab from Allbot Technologies, and in this video let's do a speed test comparison and multitasking test between the Redmi Note 4 and the Redmi Note 3. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. Now in terms of specifications, Redmi Note 3 on the right has got Snapdragon 650 processor, which is having 4 Cortex A53 cores clocked at 1.4 GHz and 2 high-performing Cortex A72 cores clocked at 1.8 GHz. Whereas Redmi Note 4 has got 8 Cortex A53 cores clocked at 2 GHz. The variants that I have over here is 3GB RAM with 32GB of storage of Redmi Note 3 and 4GB RAM with 64GB of storage of Redmi Note 4. On paper it might seem that the Redmi Note 3 has 2 high-performing A72 cores, but in real life is a 1-year-old chip still powerful enough to compete against the Snapdragon 625 on the Redmi Note 4? We will find out that. But before we do that, Redmi Note 4 has already rebooted, whereas Redmi Note 3 took a lot of time. Anyways, do keep a note that devices were formatted and updated to the latest software. All apps were updated, no apps were running in the background, and that being said, let's start the speed test. So let's start with the speed test. Let's open Temple Run 2 on both the devices. Let's see which device will start the game first. Seems like Redmi Note 3 is taking the lead because Temple Run 2 Frozen Shadows image was first appeared on the Redmi Note 3. Let's see. There are a lot of applications pending. It might happen that Redmi Note 4 will go ahead. Let's see what happens. There are a lot of applications now. Both the devices are on Subway Surfers, and I have purposely installed 4 games on both the devices so that we can see how good the multitasking is after we open all the 12 applications. And seems like Redmi Note 3 is just going ahead and ahead of Redmi Note 4, which is not a good sign because Redmi Note 3 is already a 1-year-old device. But then again, Redmi Note 3 is having Snapdragon 650, whereas Redmi Note 4 is just having Snapdragon 625, which is a power efficient chipset which will give you good battery life. But when it comes to performance, let's see which device will win. So as you can see, Redmi Note 4 is still on the Asphalt 8, whereas Redmi Note 3 has already opened up the GTA San Andreas game, and it is going ahead of Redmi Note 4 by just one application. You can already see Redmi Note 3 is very fast and it is opening up all the applications very quickly, and it will be moving on to the multitasking round, whereas Redmi Note 4 is still on Chrome application, and yes, it is on Twitter application now. So multitasking round has already been started on the Redmi Note 3 and Redmi Note 4 is coming close, but still I think Redmi Note 3 will be the winner over here. But it's a good thing that both the devices have all the applications in memory, including high-end games, which is a good thing. And the time on the Redmi Note 3 is 1 minute and 55 seconds, whereas on the Redmi Note 4 it is 1 minute and 58 seconds. So there is not a lot of difference between both the devices, but yes, Redmi Note 3 is the clear winner over here. Now even though Redmi Note 3 was launched last year, it still performs a little better compared to the Redmi Note 4 4GB variant, although the margin is very low, which means Snapdragon 625 is also a great chipset. So if you already have a Redmi Note 3 3GB RAM variant, then I don't see any need to upgrade to the Redmi Note 4 for performance at least. But that was just performance. What about camera and other department? Well, those videos are also on their way, so hit that like button and let's aim for 999 likes on this video. Also, if you are new to the channel, then definitely hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload those videos and more awesome videos on my channel. Also, if you are watching it at a later time, don't forget to check out the link in the description box of the playlist, which includes all the videos related to Redmi Note 4. So yeah, that's it for this video. This is Saab from Allbot Technologies. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.